Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It is July 15th, 2025. I have tried to do several garden update videos, none of which were a success. My audio keeps messing up when I go back and listen to it. This used to only happen in the back. If you guys are familiar with my channel, we have a lot of paranormal, crazy stuff that goes on around here. And I could write books on it, guys. As a matter of fact, on my earlier in my channel, I've got over 500 videos. Some of them are paranormal, including Bigfoot. All absolutely true. But anyway, let's try this again today and see if we can get through this with my audio not messing up or something. And if you're not familiar, that's Minnie Kitty, the mouse and swamp rat, farm rat reaper, and that's a Dee Dee. Delilah, aka Dee Dee. Okay, well, this is my first, like I said, even though it's July. I usually do every year videos, up to date on the garden, but I was behind this year anyway, guys. Chronic fatigue and pain and battling just to survive and pay the bills, that'll do it. But a little at a time, I got it going, along with my son's help. Now, this is my fig tree that I haven't planted for years. I can't figure out where to put it. It's got little baby figs on it, though. Start over here. This is watermelon. No baby watermelons yet. Now, I do above ground planting because I don't have a tiller. I do everything the hard way, I guess you could say. Simply because I don't have a tiller, I do everything organically. That's why I don't have as much as other people who use genetically modified seeds, GMO seeds. They are much more resistant to disease past this stuff right here you see up there in the sky. So people that grow GMO stuff generally, a lot of times they'll have a lot bigger bounty than people who work hard to do things the natural way like myself. So please keep that in mind. I got some baby winter squash. Now, I just saw one a second ago. I don't see it now. Now, a lot of people are saying there's this big shortage of pollinators. That's not happening here. We've got them literally everywhere. Oh, there's one of the squash right there. Just a baby, though. Minnie Min wants to be petted. Yes, sir. Pollinators everywhere here. When I moved down here from up north to Homestead almost 10 years ago, guys, I did a lot of research. I wanted a long growing season, which Alabama definitely has. And I wanted an ecosystem that was still largely intact, unlike a lot of the rest of America. Unfortunately, some people have no pollinators really at all and have to import bees to their farms and such. These are sunchokes, aka Jerusalem artichokes, if you are not familiar. Now, the pollinators really love these. These beauties, they look a little like small sunflowers or brown-eyed Susans, but they're actually food. I started out with only about 10 little tubers that you plant under the ground. They're kind of like potatoes, but a little smaller. I bought them from Etsy for, maybe like, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks. And they just took off. They spread themselves. They're super easy. You don't even have to worry about watering them every day or tending to them constantly. They just grow like a weed. And they're the perfect emergency food because under the ground, nobody knows there's food down there. They are tubers you can dig up. You can boil them, fry them, make them into a casserole. They're kind of like potatoes, but I haven't ate one yet, but I hear that they will give you gas, so. My old compost bin's falling apart. I don't use it much anymore. But you can see The Jerusalem artichoke, something really big flattened those out back there. Really big. Let me show you what I mean. I was like, no! When I came out here and saw something flatten them out. See? But they're still alive, but they're all flattened. We have some big creatures that hide behind things, whether you believe it or not. So anyway, the Jerusalem artichokes are back there, but I planted like 2 tubers right here, and there's tons of them now. I mean, just tons. They spread by themselves, guys. Super easy, hidden food. Perfect pepper food, hidden under the ground. You leave the stalks all winter. After they die off, you'll see where the tubers are in the ground. No one will know there's food down there. So I got some tomatoes. Some are in tires, some in buckets, some are in the ground. Last year, a lot of the stuff I had in the ground just did horrible, guys. Just horrible. So this year, I took a lot of chicken dirt from my chicken area. And where, of course, it'd be lots of fertilizer. And I put it on top of the existing dirt to try to get rid of some of those things in the sky that sit on top of your dirt. So I've got some yellow squash in here. I had them too close together. I had to pull some out. They weren't doing so great. I got the beginnings of Swiss chard right here. I've got these cucumbers are growing so fast. These are like the pickling kind. And you know what? A little trick I learned. The more you pick, the more you get. Keep picking a little bit early even. When you wait too late and wait till the plant is really mature, it will signal to the plant, oh, don't grow anymore. I'm old now. So you want to pick them when they're young and not quite mature, but still edible. And boy, your plants will just take off. That applies to a lot of things, a lot of plants. So I picked my basil that was in here. The self-heal took over. It was supposed to be mostly all basil. My basil's drying out in the kitchen. Calendula. I've got another pot of calendula up on the porch. And this is cantaloupe that I actually put in a container. I tried that out this year. Less dirt for me to have to move. And these are my green beans, most of which are gone now, so I've started a newer green bean patch. There's a few still in there. I even added a tomato plant in there. I had a bunch I had to transplant that were on my garden table, and they were starting to die. So I just kind of randomly put them all over. This is chaos gardening, I guess you call it. Just random stuff here and there. These are pepper plants. Baby pepper plants that I transplanted recently. Tomato plants, pepper plant. I find that if you pick the bigger, older leaves, it really gets growth going on the smaller leaves, guys. More pepper plants. This tomato I accidentally broke off. We'll see if it survives. Now, my peppers are doing pretty good this year. Like I said, I learned that you pick off the older pepper green leaves, and it really gets your growth going. Now these 2 plants, you guys, I overwintered inside since they are in pots. Then these are my habaneros. My son loves these. I pulled off all the dead leaves again, or leaves with holes in them, about a little over a week ago, and boy, I got so many new habaneros. Not too many tomatoes yet, but I was late with them, like I said. Mindy won't leave me alone. She just wants petted so bad. My mugwort, which I use daily for relaxation. If you take just the right amount of it, it'll give you energy too. If you take quite a bit of it, it'll help you sleep, and you'll get real tired. Now my Indiana coneflowers, purple coneflowers, they're getting a little rough. They're still attracting so many pollinators, as you can see, guys. I did a video on purple coneflower last week, if you would like to check it out. These need a good watering. Last year they were only to the ground. They just grew way down the green leaves. And I was very disappointed. I did not know that it would take the second year until they grew up and bloomed. But here they are in all their glory. And then I have more cucumbers over here. And bigger ones that are just starting to come up. It's not too late to plant, guys. It might be July, but it's not too late. Get some more squash and green beans, things like that. I got a pumpkin plant over here. I thought I'd try it in a container. And I saw some little frogs over there. Our frog pond, it's what we call a frog pond. Over there is where I saved tons of tadpoles that were drying out and dying in several areas of water around here. We got so much water in the spring. Too much. And when the rain went away, they were dying. So I put I don't know, probably 100 different species of toads and frogs. My son has a lot of shorts now that they're turning into frogs. We save their life. Every time that little frog pond dries up, we just add water, which I did again this morning. I've got some more squash in this spot. It's way too much for me with chronic pain and fatigue to till. I have no tiller. We don't even have a lawnmower, guys. My son, we still don't have a mower. I got one $5 donation so far for my fundraiser in 4 months now, and no more. My son's using that weed eater like crazy. As you can see, he's mowing a few acres with it. But look how pretty Mindy looks over here. She's the keeper of the garden, guys. I used to have problems with getting bites from critters out of my cantaloupes and stuff. Not anymore. Mindy takes care of that, huh, Mimi? Well, I just wanted to share my garden with you. The little dragonfly. I don't know if you guys know what these are. These are the rods that that suck up the ions from the atmosphere. And look at that little guy. And put them into the ground for growth. And I do have some baby cucumbers coming up. Now those are the straight 8 cucumbers, so I'll have longer ones. I'm serious about my cucumbers, guys. I love them. I slice them up and I put garlic powder on them, and I could eat them every single day and not get tired of it. So this was the little garden tour. I've still got stuff coming up, like I said. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. My fruit trees are not doing that well this year. I only got a few apples out of this Anna's apple tree. It's just, the leaves are all drying up despite all of the rain, guys. It's just been a crazy year for weather, but you guys already know that, I'm sure. Thanks for watching. My PayPal link is in comments if you guys would like to donate towards a new lawnmower for us. It doesn't even have to be new. I just want a good used, even a push mower, which is all we had. We used a push mower, okay? All the years we've been here, almost 10 years. A push mower to do 3-4 acres. We'd take turns. Alright, this is Nellie's Farm signing off, and I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching.